Hello and welcome. Right, I have just going to get this little thing sorted. I think we're going to try and buy a back for it as well. We're going to make a bit of a use of it, although I always end up the little things. I've got to try and get better at using. Oh, I didn't return that, did I? Let's just return that. We really don't need that anymore. Return yes, and we do need that. Full stop. Right, so we need to buy. Oh, I think these are in miscellaneous. Think it's a long time. I'm sure we pass them so often, but they're like I've not had bought it for ages. I don't think not since Calmston. I think was the last time I had a little gator. But I've never took it out because it is one of those things that I always keep trying to use with the little things, and I always think, oh, I can't do a lot with them. But yeah, come on, let's. Is it in here? Is it in trailers? It may be in trailers. It looks very much like it is. Right, okay then. So it's got to be in trailers then, really. He says. I know I do see it, but it's one of those things, because you know, never use it. It just sits there in the background. Just sort of, yeah, I've just not had the heart to remove it full stop. And it's useful for... So that's one. It might actually. Is it got different functions? It's a lot. No. I'm sure there's more than this. More than just the skip. Is it got things like sprayer units, modules? It might be the skip's just the standard with a little tiny bit of storage. It's also got a trailer hitch, but you'd need a terribly small trailer. You really couldn't like pull a lot with it, and that's my trouble. I try to like pull too much with it. I'm sure there's things in sprayers and stuff like that. I'm sure there's an 8-meter unit. Sure there is. Yeah, there we go. At 5-meter, try even smaller than 8. So I think. Well, let's go for the skip back first, at least. Is it? That's the point. Has it got like a bale loader back? Because that would probably be a flat with things would be the... Yes, it has. I did think so. Right, we're going to buy that. Fantastic. Do we... Oh, that's true. Oh, no, bale accumulator. Right, let's stick that back on. Let's at least sort of use it a little bit, or try to. Right, we're going to ground fertilise. Yeah, I've set the worker going, obviously. You can see them when it's ticking down. But I thought, let's make use of this time. This could be a little bit of a transport, which seems to be rather a John Deere stronghold. Straight back in again. Let's repair this. And we are going to fertilise the field, although we're going to have to wait a little bit, really. No, it's here, and it's round the corner here, where we've left the green block. I really could swear this used to have a front loader module, but I could not see it. Unless there are two very similar, this is one that doesn't. It's still a tractor, it can still pull a trailer and things like that, so it's going to be useful. Yeah, I'm trying to get a feel for map. It sort of works it out really. What makes me tick with maps is when you first go on a map, you've got no history with it, and it's often with myself taken 5 or 6 times to actually. Stick with a map, as in like you get that feeling. Not all, there are some special barracks. I felt that straight away. That was a real map. There's that sense of community and stuff like that. That I really did absolutely good. There's a bit of smoothing we need to do as well. I think we're going to throw this just outside the field, or just in the field. Might be better like that. Let's go grab some fertilizer. Yeah, I really did. I was hoping this was one of those with the load of modules, because if nothing else, it would have been very useful. So as a lift then, really. It's a small telehandler. Right, so need to grab fertilizer. It's got a nice feel to it, but then most of the maps are beautiful. But yeah, it seems to be very authentic for the area. I love the stone and all the rest of it. I did like what I saw in the farmyard. We have a tall order really in trying to get that. Obviously we've got a harvester as well, a good harvester, and we've got the vegetable technology. So we've got the beginnings. I'd just like to, I don't want to keep darting from one thing to another as well. I'd like to actually use what we've got a little bit more fully than I have done in the past. We really have got, yeah, it's true. And then we're going to have to wait a bit. So while we do that, let's do that little bit of smoothing that needs doing. There's a bit here where I put that down. Softening, I've got to get to have it saying soften, not smooth. Yeah, I have, it's true. Yeah, I had a bit of a job to get Courseplay to actually do the course. It didn't like this jutty bit here, as in like where it jutted out, it couldn't quite work a course out. So I had to actually start it here and then it was okay. Yeah, two productions meeting together. Doesn't like it very much at all. I think we're going to take over from there, and then we're going to fertilise them. Because all right, we back around less than the workers. I'm going to say my words. We'll see you guys and gals on the other side. Looks pretty good to me. If we need to bend this back, let's drop the vegetable thing at the front. Ooh, we somehow knocked that. Yeah, we haven't knocked that. Ooh, we need to be throwing. It is a little tiny bit of seeds out. really isn't as much to write home about. Let's set this down. I'm going to set that down while we just drop this off, because it shouldn't take it very long at all to actually get that done. I don't think we've got a course for it yet, but we do need to set one anyway, so I should be fine with the weight, because it's only a small fertiliser spreader really. There's a little bit of yellow on the edge from sunflower last time. So create job. Let's see if this should be alright, because it is. Yeah, this is not so tricky. Oh, you were saying? Okay. Okay then. We need to. Oh, well, that shocked me. Yeah, it doesn't seem to like me. I was just trying. I literally was lucky I hit that this was the best place to start last time. That doesn't mean to say it will this time, though. It really doesn't. So let's give that a go again. Yeah, weird. Very strange. 36 meters. And go. Right, and where are you going to return that vegetable thing? The vegetable planter. It's funny, I was thinking about barracks. I can't remember seeing the raised things on that either. No, all map makers are using the ridge maker for actually doing them. So yeah, I feel in good company really with not always doing the ridges. It's not the end of the world, but I would like to try to do it properly, being totally truthful. But the minute it's a matter of cost, it's not necessary. You can do it without, so we need to cut a few corners really. So did I think I repaired it. I'm sure I did. I should grab that. I think I repaired it. I'm sure I did, but I'm not so sure that I'm sure, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it was 7. I remember it was 70%. Oh. Yeah, it was 70 or 74. It was still in the. It was white actually. So yeah, I think it's got to be 74 or something like that. With a memory can actually catch up little tiny details, and I did see the garden, but it's just a bit of a way away. It's nice to have 2 tractors straight. Ooh. Nice to see I've not lost my touch. Well, I do love that. Let's try and put this a little bit further away. Going to be good, and not store it inside, because it's not. You're not supposed to. Yeah, the headland is very small this side. But it's quite large down the bottom end, big enough for us to perhaps do small productions. I'm not going to do anything big, not at all. So then we can now really zip through, unless we were going to try to do contracts, which I'm really not. I just really want to whiz through the months and just get us to our month of harvest is what I'm hoping. We will of course check the sales. So it is indeed 8 o'clock. Yeah, I always like to. Well, I prefer to focus on the farm. If you've got enough cash to buy to tide you over, then or a bit of a generator, then I really do like to just focus on the farm, because you get. Yeah, you might only have one field, but it is nice to. It's maintenance though is a bit of a killer. Oh, you didn't return the vegetable technology. Ah. Right, no we didn't. Now, I have used that once, but I couldn't use it. Oh, is that not amazing? That's the 6 meter version, isn't it? That's actually about the same price as the 3 meter version. Unfortunately, oh no, that's a better price. And that's fantastic too. Let's have a look at contracts. Spraying contracts tend to be really, really sort of poor, though. Wow. That would set as field 16. That's got to be big. How far away is it? Oh, so whereabouts is he? Oh, it's not that far, actually. It's a split field. We could do it. No, I'm going to stick to my guns. We've got a bit of cash. Yeah, there is a few bits, and that is true, but it would cripple us at the minute. Sometimes you've got to be a bit ruthless with yourself and say, no, we can manage with what we've got. I think, yeah, I know when I first did this, my head was turned by every implement, and it is still, but you've got to learn to be a bit sort of self-disciplined and say no. I've got 2 tractors. If there's a stupendous deal you can't avoid, then of course, like a large frame Gen 1 Massey Ferguson, no, we're all right for tractors. Now that is interesting. It is, unfortunately. We've not got the cash. Yeah, it is a shame, because really that would be, oh, it's the big one as well. That is yeah, we couldn't pull it. No, we couldn't. Wow, that is a good trailer, but we've got one. We have. Let's not turn our heads. We were just saying we've got self-discipline, and now now you're crumbling. Yeah, you always do find when you say it, make a statement like that I'm strong, that all of a sudden you'll get tempted. Are you as strong as you think you are? You know, if it was a good deal and it was really for our benefits, then that's good. If you've got see, it is actually, that is a cracking it is 9,000 litres. Yeah, that's a brilliant price for that, to be honest. Ports again, ruthless. August, I'm trying to think. It's not that late, is it? When are these ready? Thinking about it. Soon, isn't it? Like now? Oh, literally now. Right, okay then. Then it is time for us to do our harvest. Did we do it straight into a thing? Do we try to do it this time? Oh, I always find out it's a bit of a struggle, to be honest. I think I'd sooner... I would really love to, really, I suppose, if I'm honest. To unfold... Oh no, that's okay. We can't damage this. It's one of the good, beautiful things about the vegetable technology. We need to go the wrong way round and do it inwards. Unless, of course, we are going to try to do it the right way. In case we want to move on high. We could try it. I haven't tried it since the very beginning. We need to repair the... this is going to be a bit of a struggle for this one. We might be better to do this the other way around. Because it doesn't need a terribly powerful... I'm trying to think if Horseplay can do the carrots in that yet. We follow with the trailer. It is true, it might be better if we did this and actually get the bigger tractor to actually look at this trailer, because it is quite large. The other thing is, you say that. Oh, it's going to rain. When is it going to rain? That is a good question. Oh, we didn't look, did we? No, but I don't think any of those is something for us. When is the best price for carrots? I think it's January. Right down the bottom. Don't use that often that I know where they are. He says so confidently. It is January. You were right. Yeah, 295. So double the price of the standard sort of price. So I think we might actually do a swap, because it is true that only needs 70 horsepower to do that. It's, when it's full, it's going to be quite a struggle for that, really. I'm game. Let's have a go. Do I have a bit of a practice first and then bring you all in, or do we just go live? I'm not really that worried about making a fool of myself, really. No, I'm not. It is one of those things. But sometimes watching someone do things the wrong way can still be quite a... It can teach you things, because you can learn along the way about the best way to avoid doing bad things. And also you can sometimes see someone else do something and you think, oh, that's not a bad idea, but I could improve on that. So, oh, I thought I'd done the pipe out. We're going to need still to go the wrong way round. To begin with, alright, let's put that pipe out. Sure, I've got it right. I think you have to unfold it first. Yes, I think so. We basically need to do the outside still without following, and we need to have it follow us on the left hand side. Otherwise, it's going to be going through the hedge. So even though I've now got this away, we're going to try. To do follow me. I need to see if I can remember the keys for that. Ooh, and we also need to lift that up a little. I remember the keys for that. I can indeed. When I say keys, I don't mean keys really. So we really need to be following like that. And we need to do, no, wrong way. W, I should say 10. We'll try 5, and we need to do left, at least 2.5. We'll try that. We'll do it far back to begin with, just until I can get a good feel for it. Why is that? I was going to say, why is that not loading? I think that's about right. This is what I found bad. Yeah, and then you just lose it all on the floor. Fantastic. And that is why, really, it's a load of rubbish, even with volley. I don't mean you can't, but it is just, you're going to waste your stuff. I'd sooner taz around the field and leave something, then grab up the ball and waste it. Leaves such a bad taste in your mouth, I think, when you do that. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to do it the way that I've always done it. At least it reinforces the fact that you've got it right in the first place. Right, so let's zip in a little bit. Let's get back in. Oh, no, we need to say unload here. Yeah, we do. Otherwise it just, like, wastes it again. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys now. It's on the side. Now that's a big field. It was. It's not a big field, but boy, it's really for vegetables. And obviously such a fantastic... Yeah, what I'm going to do now is obviously in real life, yeah, there are certain concessions that the game makes. We don't have to like lift them right now. Otherwise, we're leasing the equipment twice. So let's fold that. Oh, no, we need to do that first. Oh, hang on, did we actually? Oh, no. Yeah, oh, we probably lost those few little bits inside. Fantastic bit of kit. I do love the double. It's amazing. The single, not so much. Yeah, that is a fantastic bit of kit. We did really do well to get that what we did. It's tough work though, but I just wish we could get it right. Where or that the Mark IV would work, one or the other. Right, let's like try not to go through the edge. Yeah, I do wish the Mark IV would work because it really does cut down the harvest an awful lot. Right, so yeah, we're going to pick this up in a forthcoming session. When is it going to rain? We would drag it into a pile and probably sheet it down. Although I've got to be honest, it is strange that I've seen this when I lived at Mablethorpe. I've seen it a couple of different ways. One was it was put on slabs, not left on the field normally. Although I have also seen it left on the field, but only for a few days. So what we're trying to do is probably we would literally have to put it onto a slab and then we would offload it onto trailers. But I'm going to go with the concession of the game because the game itself leaves you, well, let's be honest, the fact that in real life it would be far easier to offload to a trailer than it is using, follow me, yeah, humans are so much better at doing this than obviously in the game, so just potatoes, yeah, and that, as good as that is, I've got 8 to 20, oh, I think it's unrealistic, isn't it? Yeah, unreal, so no. Nope, I don't like anything really that says unreal, if I'm honest. That's good value, but again, yeah, if I'm going to be honest, I'd probably get the XJ if I was going to get a vehicle, but we've got the little one for now. We don't really want a lot. We've got that for running around, and we've got 2 tractors. So yeah, we've got all of this. There's a lot of parsnips. I know it is already. I think what we're going to do is in the month of January or December to January, we're going to offload that and we're going to take that. Now, who on the map actually... Yeah, I mean, we could offload to a silo, but then you've got to take it again and unlease again. No, you haven't actually. No, I don't suppose you have. Thing is, the one thing I do want to do is not to build... Although I suppose there are some really reasonable silos that you could literally offload this into. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm going to think about it. I am. I always go on about realism, and I would like to. Now, I know there are certain concessions, as I say, in the game that don't equate to real life, but yeah, so first of all, when is it going to rain? 11 o'clock, so not long. Second, who buys parsnips? Yeah, quite a few buy it, so who would be the closest? Let's have a quick look on the map. There's quite a few there. Quite a few there, to be honest. So if there was one that was close by, I did say farm shop. A restaurant was one of them, definitely. Lumber mill definitely wasn't. Farm shop and farm restaurant. So I'm sure those two were farm shop, farm restaurant, cafe. Ah, isn't the cafe across the road? Literally. No, that's a pizzeria. Restaurant is, though. So really, there's quite a few that are quite close by. I'm quite sure that actually, yeah, the village shop and the cafe are both down at the bottom, but the others, there's at least 4 or 5 that are close by us that really, I am interested in seeing what this is as well. Yeah. Doesn't look like forestry to me, really. It looks something completely different. I mean, it is a lot of money, but I would like to have a look at what it is. Are there any slabs? Oh, my life. Oh, that's the farmyard, isn't it? Are there any other slabs? Probably are. 19,000. That does look likely that it is a slab. No, that is not. That is not. That is with the farmyard again. Yeah. Oh, so that actual slab there, the farm restaurant, is on a slab that goes with that. So that is quite amazing. There are some very strange shaped fields, and it did say this, that there are a lot of non-worker friendly fields. So yeah, which I believe is probably true to the area. Of course, we have got courseplay, and if I was to do, say, field 13, what I would do is I'd chop that leg off and make it into a separate field, and I would do just this section here. Yeah, if I was going to make it worker friendly. Likewise, field 18, I'd slice that off there. I think it would probably manage the rest. Okay, likewise, this one here, I'd chop it off there and just do that section there. So there's nothing that's totally insurmountable. There's a lot of vegetables on the map. There are an awful lot of vegetables. It's strange, though. It often seems to be carrots and beets that are favoured over parsnips. Yeah, I've noticed on a lot of maps it's sort of like a... Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. I did. I didn't. It's a bit burst everyone's eardrums. Yeah, I have noticed that. It's rather strange. Anyway, it has been a monster session, really. I'm going to leave it there. So next session, we will, one way or another, we are either going to put this into a little silo, and I think what we could do, we could stick another one here. As I said, I don't mind losing a little bit of a section there, but there is also this corner here, which we could also do. Now, I don't think we own any of the exterior. We did have a slight look at this. Actually, it's quite strange the amount of times that I favour the Burnley one, because it is so nice and thin and it's a single tower, as well as it being reasonable. It's not the cheapest, but it's not terrible. I mean, sorry. Oh, it is very good. Now, these ones are, yeah, they are. Again, there are also specific ones, although I think there are ones that are placeable storage silos. Oh no, it is still seeds. That's from Coronella Plus, I believe. Yeah, the smallest ones are the single tower of the Bavarian pack, which is here, Silo and Containers by Bernie, and it fits in so many places. It's quite unbelievable. Now, you could actually pass it as a field silo, really. So do we do that? I think we do. If I was to play realistically, I think the safest way for me to play realistically is to literally stick that down straight there, and that's not a bad angle. Yeah, I know we did lose a bit of... Oh, we lost a bit of crop. I know. Probably while it was being built, that would probably be quite likely. I'm not going to do any smoothing because we're going to lose even more. But yes, I think what we'll do is we'll probably, next session, we'll lease the fluffy mods. It would be the easiest way, and just literally stick that in there till January. Then it's more believable. So next session, we're going to be getting this lot off. We will lease that now. I do love this. I usually, it's a toss-up between the AGI STX 1051 or the forage picker, which you can use for so much. No, we're going to lease it for now. For next session, definitely. Hopefully it'll appear. It does. Sometimes it does make an appearance on the sales, other times it doesn't. But we will do that next session. Get this little off, because I think it'll be the quickest way to do it. Yeah, we've got that over there. Yeah, and that's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.